3, 2, begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, Space Cadets, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play comedy podcast where, in the words of Buzz Lightyear, there is no sign of intelligent life anywhere. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
And I'm Alissa Adair.
And I don't know who the fuck I am because I'm just so stupid,
We're all
but
just so
you might call me
stupid.
Gehrlein.
Oh, yep, that's his name.
Listen, don't take offense to my little joke at the beginning of the show. I don't take offense to your parents' little jokes.
Oh, God, it just keeps
I'll have
getting
you
deeper.
know, I was a big joke. 9 pounds, 7 ounces. My mom couldn't walk for weeks, you son of a bitch. You were extra catty today. And was that joke about us being dumb earlier?
Because I don't quite get it.
Because I'm only like 90% certain I understood the joke, so...
Why don't you repeat it for the dummies in the group?
Yeah, see if they get it, the dummies that aren't here.
Yeah.
And explain it, too, for them.
For those of you listening at home or watching at home that I need to explain both the joke in the intro and the joke after the intro, I'm calling my fellow podcasters and co-hosts both dumb and mistakes.
And to think I was going to make you and Cody co-godfathers of our child that may happen someday. But you know what? No longer. No longer. It's bullshit.
I need everybody to put on their big girl panties because the next several pre-show jokes or the intro jokes are very pointed.
My feelings get hurt
This is
so
how the
easily.
sausage is made.
Don't do it.
She takes a lot of consoling after the podcast, and I don't want to do that.
I think we're going to have to move to the main point of the show so I don't get my feelings hurt continually.
Good segue, baby. Very good segue. Natural.
And for the intro
those
topic,
beautiful-
who's the ugliest? Let's talk about it.
Oh.
No. I don't want to kick several horses while they're down. But for the
He
pre-show,
already has his answers.
but for the pre-show topic. For the pre-show topic, I do want to talk about all of you, specifically Mike and Alissa. For those of you who are just listening at home, there is something different about both Mike and Alissa. And even though for those of you that are viewing, I don't think you have picked up on this detail yet because they haven't shown that part of their body. And now we're going to have to turn this content over to Patreon because they're about to take off their
Yeah,
clothes.
Dalton, that's inappropriate.
Whoa,
Nope,
whoa, whoa,
just kidding.
whoa.
Just kidding.
Whoa,
Just
whoa,
kidding.
whoa,
Jesus.
whoa.
Different show.
Wait,
Mike,
is it-
sit back down.
Sorry.
Sit back down.
Sorry.
What is it? I don't even
got
know.
confused.
Is it... Oh, Alissa got glasses.
I did for the last, 12 years. Good job noticing.
No. Remember,
Andrew.
he did something to his sideburns. Remember?
Oh,
he
yeah.
shortened them or...
I trimmed them. I shaved too close to them, so I had to trim them up. You really can't tell with the headphones, so yeah, I did trim them. No!
Wow.
I'm kidding! It's more than that.
We're jokesters.
I got a tattoo, and you can kind of make out what it is under all the blood and ink.
Yeah, it's healing, so we don't really want to show you too closely, but
Yeah, it's still healing. We got it yesterday. It was fresh, freshly done. So we got it to celebrate our marital anniversary, and we both got
Aw.
the same tattoo, but we got it at different places. Alyssa, did you show yours to the camera?
no, they don't get to see
They
it.
don't get to see it.
What is it? I'm listening on Spotify. I don't know what it looks like.
Well,
The
oh
people
yeah,
who-
good
Describe it
question,
to me.
Andrew.
Honestly, the people watching probably don't know what it is either, because like I said, they're
It's
healing.
very true. It's
Covered in blood.
very hard to
It's
decipher.
a pair of 3D glasses, you guys.
Now, can I ask what the inspiration is for the 3D glasses?
So
we were watching Back to the Future 2, and in that movie, he goes to like Jaws 4D or something, and he has 3D glasses on in it.
and that's the part I always cry at. So it was just really meaningful.
Yeah.
No, we actually wanted a couple's tattoo for a while, but we couldn't decide what was one item that we both liked enough to put on our bodies forever, and that also represented our relationship. And we're both such big film nerds, and we are just kind of more silly, goofy people. So we just thought 3D glasses. That kind of is a nice little item that encompasses who we are and our interests. But this definitely made us have the tattoo bug. So I was actually wondering of you guys, is there any like tattoo is on your wish list? Because for me, they're so expensive. Like you have to save up for them. So is there like one like that you're just hoping to get one day?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Full blue skin. Like I want to go full blue man.
Like Nightcrawler?
I'd like to be part of the next wave of the blue man group.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just be a
Fortunately,
lifer.
I was born white. You know,
Andrew's
as
going
we
to
are.
go from 0 to full body art
full
overnight.
body, dude. I'm just
What
gonna come
if
on
Andrew got
full
body
Avatar
mods?
one day?
He got like
a Navi.
hoops in his nose. He got like the fucking reptile eye tattoo.
Yeah, the
He
reptile
just went
eyes.
for-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it. I've been saving up for it. A lot of people do it in stages. I want to do it at once.
all at once, so I could die.
Yeah.
I want all the trauma to
Yeah.
happen to my body
That's
at
the
once.
plan,
so I
is
can go
to
into
die.
shock.
But
Okay.
that's a
Well,
different story. But
that's the plan for everybody.
Less plan and more just inevitability.
I guess.
I have actually been wanting a D&D themed tattoo for a while, but I want one that's not overtly D&D. So what I've actually settled on is I want a D20 terrarium, like a little glass box, and inside are flowers that are kind of filling it up and also flowing out of it, like lilacs, like droopy flowers, kind of hanging out of it and greenery trailing down.
That's cool.
And so it'll be like that thing where it's like, if you know D&D, you'll be like, that's a D20. But anyone else would be like, box with flowers.
It's a
It's a
terrarium.
terrarium. And I just want it like, I
That's
want
how
it
they'd say
big.
it.
So I'm thinking like thigh. Like I want a good like 12 inches, like a big
Yeah.
old thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, we get it. Over describe it. Keep going.
No, don't be mean to her. She shared something personal. It's very cool, babe. I like your idea.
I'm sorry. I'm very sassy tonight,
He
and
really
I don't
is.
know why.
He came
really
in.
are.
Dalton came in without a smile today, which is actually rare for him, believe it or not. He looked very dour. We interrupted something fun that he, didn't want us to interrupt. I'm sure, but
Maybe Dalton, if you open up about your and be
tell us your
vulnerable,
tattoo.
Tell us your tattoo.
ideas. Tough guy.
So it's so funny because you guys shared in the group chat that you got your 3D glasses tattoos, and so then Cody and I started talking about it because we've both been talking about like what our next one is going to be. And I was like, I really want to get started on my sleeve, and so then we started talking about like the logistics of what that needs to look like. So I think the next big one will be my sleeve. I want to do a full sleeve, shoulder down to wrist. I want to do a peacock fighting a snake.
Oh, that's
And I
cool.
want it to be black and white with just like the tips of the peacock feathers starting to turn color. And the reason why there is a myth or an origin story to the peacock in I forget what culture it is, but it's basically the peacock started off as this black and white, this gray drab bird, and it was dropped in a den of snakes, and the snakes started to bite it and attack it, and the peacock started to eat the snakes, and as it ate the snakes, it like converted the venom into its body, and then it started to change colors from the venom. And the whole idea behind it is that like things like fear, anger, self-doubt, all of these different things that you can let affect you can destroy you, but if you like sit with them and work through them, they can sometimes become the most beautiful parts of yourself.
Dalton, you're the
damn.
peacock. Aw.
I thought it was
So
like gay double entendre that you say to Cody to get into bed. Like, hey, how about my peacock fights your snake, buddy? Huh?
Nope. It is something
No.
much more deep.
That I had to undercut. I had to give you the sass back. All right, Andrew.
That's fine.
Yeah, Andrew,
Andrew,
you don't have any, right?
a secret
I
desire
don't
in your
have.
soul?
I don't have any, or do I? You see these little
Oh.
freckies?
Oh, shit.
I think those are freckies. No.
I just thought you wanted to look kind of ugly for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I wanted to look like somebody sprayed shit in my face and all over my body.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, they look like poop, and it's fine. And that I don't have any tattoos to distract from them, and that's fine. You know what it is? It's because I'm fucking poor.
Yeah.
I get it. These were
We put these tattoos on layaway.
I mean, it'd be great if I could like pawn off the body part that I'm getting tattooed. Like, hey, I want a big tattoo on my shoulder. I don't have the money, but if I don't pay you in a month, take the shoulder, take the tattoo
Take
back,
the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Have
take
it
the
back.
tattoo back. You know, I would like. I have like ideas, little homages to like movies, shows, and like little family. One thing, this is depressing if we want to get real. I basically have plans for a lot of people if they die. I have a tattoo planned for people. Like my dad, for example, he likes bunny rabbits. So when he dies, I'm going to get little bunny feet. And when my dog dies, I'm going to get little paws. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking depressing.
No, but it's so vulnerable. I love it.
I don't have any feet planned for you guys, but if you guys want to tell me your favorite animal feet, I'll tattoo them on my body if I live past you, which is not likely, especially Dalton and Alissa.
I'll give you a little picture of my baby foot, like imprint. You can just get my
you want me to?
foot.
I'll do Alyssa's actual feet, baby feet on my body.
You have to do my feet too, but the size they are now, not when I was a baby.
Okay.
You're gonna need a 12
if you
by 12
can get
inch
me
space.
a print of your foot, I swear to God, I will actually do it.
Go to the internet. There's already prints of my feet. Okay.
You gotta die before me though, and that's your burden to bear.
Hey.
But
already gonna happen, buddy.
Yeah.
It's written in the stars. We're on track.
Ticking time clock right now.
We're on track.
Oh my God.
Ticking time clock, as they say.
So when we ended last time, you were able to destroy the inhibitor chip that was causing all sorts of mayhem inside of Zero, and you needed to escape. And you started to grow back to normal size slowly at first. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we ended with you falling down the shaft, or did you actually get inside of the elevator inside the shaft?
We got into the elevator and went to the basement and then started free falling.
So that's where we will pick up. Everybody is in this free fall. And while you are in this free fall, you hear this like awful sound of just like this creaking, crunching of metal. And you, even though you are in the air and you are free falling, you still feel shaking. It's a violent shake. Everybody give me a history check.
Okay.
At disadvantage because you are currently in distress.
Be real with us. Is he farting? Please.
No. No.
Do you remember the history of
11.
farts and what they sound like? That's what the check is.
I also got 11.
I got an 18.
So you continue to free fall. I'm going to give everyone a chance to react because all of you do notice that the ground is very quickly approaching.
Guys, I just remembered that when the ground approaches when you fall, it hurts if you're not prepared for it. I did a history check about it.
That wasn't what the history check is for.
I remembered
Mike?
gravity. All right, here
Dude,
we
you
go.
gotta get below us and make a trampoline before we hit the ground.
I'll make a trampoline. Ooh, I'll make one of those illegal trampolines that they outlawed in the 90s. Remember, everybody was getting hurt on those trampolines because they bounced you too high? The ones without the wall.
What?
The
That
ones
sounds
with too many
awesome.
springs and they didn't have walls. Remember those?
Why would they outlaw that? That's great.
I don't know. People had too much fun on them. Anyway, I'm going to be one of those trampolines. And I turn into a trampoline when I reach the ground.
I'm a wild shape.
Roll a 20, rule of cool. D20, rule of cool. Michael.
19.
Alyssa, what are you wild shaping into? Your little...
A bird.
Into a bird that doesn't have fun.
Cool. Alyssa, you wild shape into this flora-covered bird as you flutter your wings above the chasm at the bottom of this shaft. Mike, you do stretch yourself out as you morph into this illegal trampoline, as you call it. And Andrew, you fall and you get absorbed by Michael, but then the springs throw you back up into the air, and you very quickly pass past Alyssa, who is hovering there midair.
This is why it's illegal.
It's really fun, though. Eventually, you will stop bouncing. It might take 30 or 40 bounces.
Yeah, Andrew, you continue to bounce for probably the next 20 seconds or so until you finally settle down and come to a stop on top of Mike.
There's a suburban mom just shaking her head, calling CPS for me.
Alissa, come over here. Crack the egg.
Midair, I like right above the trampoline, I transform back into Alissa so I can give my full weight to the hit.
You do so. Roll a athletics check.
14.
Andrew, give me a constituted athletics check.
A constipated?
Nice, babe.
-1, 13.
Alissa, you do successfully crack the egg. You land with your full weight on top of Mike, and Andrew, you are thrown up into the air once again, and the impact of Alissa does make you let go of your knees, and you have officially been cracked.
I turn back into a mic.
Before Andrew lands.
I forget that he's up there. Dude, I remember why these are so fun. Oh, Andrew! I'm sorry, buddy! Oh, no! Are you okay?
Andrew, why didn't you turn into a bird?
You should have turned into a bird, my guy.
I can't. I don't have that power.
Oh,
I've never had it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't tell my mom, dude. She's never gonna let me come over here again.
No. Okay, I'm gonna turn into some lawn darts. Okay, everybody cool with that?
Okay, can I have a soda from your stepdad's fridge?
You can.
It
He
hurts.
only has Seagrams. I'm sorry about that.
I scraped my knee.
Mike, once all three of you are at the bottom of the shaft, you look around and you see, that you are pretty much back where you started before you went up the elevator inside of Zero's spine. But while you were falling, you got the sense that you had heard those crunching metal sounds before. You had felt that violent shaking, and it was not long after there was the meteor strike, or the supposed meteor strike, on the satellite of Space House.
Guys, my goo is starting to ripple like that cup in Jurassic Park. You see the center of my goo? There's a ripple,
Oh.
telltale ripple.
Oh no.
I think we're having another meteor strike. Remember how that? Can you guys feel it in the ground? There's a very subtle vibration.
As Mike says, do you guys feel it? I need everybody to roll athletics saving throw.
Ooh, 18.
Oh, 2.
Athletics.
First roll of the game.
23.
Mike and Alissa. Mike, you sensed it. You got an idea of what was happening, so you were a little bit more prepared for it. Alissa, you same thing. You were listening to Mike. You kind of were ready for whatever was about to happen. Andrew, you are thrown violently to the ground as the shaking continues again, and you hear this awful creaking and crunching of metal as you guys are kind of thrown from side to side, as if there has been some greater impact somewhere else.
Okay, you guys.
I don't like that.
That's not good.
What if Zero's just trying to get us out of his body, dude?
That
What
could
if, how do
also
we know
be
it's a
it.
meteor shower?
Listen, I'm 90% sure that it's a meteor shower, but 10% chance Zero's just trying to get us out. I mean, I would hate 3 little people being inside my body, too.
I could ask us. I could ask us if there's a meteor shower happening. If she's not still mad at me.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
guess
about
you
to
could
say.
try.
Us?
What?
She sounds fine.
Oh my God! Hey, it's been a while. How are you?
What do you want?
It seems a little tense here. Are we good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Andrew, did you bring her a gift?
A gift? Since when have we done gifts? We've
Dude,
never even done gifts before.
You always
I
get...
brought you the inside of Zero's body. I thought you might like that, so here we are. Hey, I know you seem a little pissed. Is there a meteor strike? I feel like you should still tell me, even if you're mad at me, if there were imminent danger.
Sure.
Sure there's a meteor strike, or sure or sure that you should tell me?
Dude, give her heart-shaped jewelry that says mom on it. Girls love that.
Mike,
No,
Mike, turn into that. Turn into that.
I turn into that. I turn into that and a Zales receipt.
Hey, babe. Oh, by the way, I'm so glad I'm talking to you finally. I actually got you this necklace, and I had my friend make it for you, special, we're friends. You're my AI partner. You're my only AI partner, and I love you as an AI partner. Us? Are we gonna die?
Andrew, hit the button in the middle of the jewelry.
There's a button.
Yeah,
I
hit it.
push the button.
I love you. You shouldn't be mad at me.
It has a voice
Yeah.
recording in it.
Andrew, girls like things that are from the heart. Tell her you're sorry and that you appreciate her.
I just feel like it's not. I just wanted the best AI possible. It's not really my fault. Can she really blame a guy for looking for the next best thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so you are here. So you're listening. Okay. Let's put aside our differences for right now. If there's a meteor strike happening, we are in imminent danger, and I could die.
Yes.
I could hear the smile in your voice when you said that. Us.
Wait.
I
Maybe,
turned back into Mike.
maybe she'll appreciate me. Us, can you hear me through Andrew?
Yes, Peony, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Could you tell me if there's imminent danger around?
Yes, the three of you are in imminent danger.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Hey, us, you're not mad at me, are you, by proxy? I didn't mean to turn.
Yes.
Oh. It was Andrew's idea for the jewelry thing.
You son of a dude, you're supposed to take the brunt of the idea. You're supposed to take all the blame, and I'm supposed to be free.
I need to know if we're in imminent danger and what type.
Dalton, where are we again? If I look around, you said we seem to be where we were before we went up the elevator?
Yeah, so you are where you were before you went up the elevator. So think of the elevator shaft being the spinal column, if you will, of the human body, and the three of you are kind of like in the pelvic floor area.
The tailbone, kind of.
Like the tailbone, yeah, or the coccyx.
Okay, not to be crude, guys, but there's an exit real close to us where we're located, and it's the one I was bringing up that I didn't want to do, but we're gonna have to find the poop chute. My belly's feeling queasy. I feel like we're getting bigger. My hands make no sense. I look like Mickey Mouse compared to the rest of my body. My hands
those
are like
pretty
bigger.
much on par.
Her
babe.
beard's going away too.
No, my mustache.
Oh no!
Alyssa, as you go up to touch your mustache, you just like pull away clumps of hair as it's starting. As it's starting to fall out.
Oh.
Peony is correct. By my approximation, there are only 90 seconds left for this effect to be in effect.
Okay.
You must seek immediate exit from the android.
Okay.
Dalton, what's my mustache like? What's its condition? Alyssa's is falling out, but mine's fine, right?
I don't like that look. I don't like that look.
Yeah.
Mine gets to stay, please.
Mike, your mustache is starting to like droop down. Like it started off as like this really cool like long mustache, and now it's just become cumbersome.
No!
Okay.
My mustache!
We can't worry about your mustache. We have to get out of here, or we are going to destroy Zero's ass with our bodies getting huge.
Hey,
And that's Dez's job.
Oh!
High five, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was going to go out the urethra, though. Is that cool with you guys?
Oh, yeah.
No, we are closer to the other end.
We're
Dalton,
closer to the other end.
Do we see an exit?
Okay.
Yeah, so you look around and you do see the like out arrow pointed up above you, and so you know that would be the general direction of the
I just go
exit.
running. I just start booking it. Guys, come on. We got like 60 seconds.
I grab onto Alyssa.
Huh.
Cool, you do so. As you are starting to run, parts of yourself do start to enlarge as you start becoming more and more like yourselves and return to normal. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw as you reach
We
the
jump.
sphincter.
We jump out like a action hero movie.
17.
15.
Cool. So very much in like this slow-mo type of montage, you are running as you start to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and right before you are too big to escape, you all dive out of the backside of Zero, and you enlarge back to your normal sizes as the three of you thud down onto the floor.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
God.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I shake off like a dog.
Ugh.
I don't know what we're shaking off, but oh, yeah. But you know what? That's
we
natural.
weren't the only things that came out.
That's natural, and all of our moms did that, you know?
What?
Oh.
So
What is the state of the room around us, Dalton?
Yeah.
That's a great question. The three of you look around, and the room is bathed in red light. And you didn't hear it before because you were so concentrated on getting out of Zero, but there is a faint like alarm siren going off in the background. There are sparks flying down from the ceiling. The parts of the room, the metal has been twisted and crunched into this like mangled shape. You look around and it's reminiscent of when your room was ransacked, but not to the same degree of just wanton destruction. I need everyone to give me an investigation check.
Oh no. 4.
4 also.
Oh.
5.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You look around and it's not as ransacked as it was the first time around. This doesn't look intentional. This looks like a sign of a struggle.
And Zero is unconscious still?
I don't know, all of you got a 5 or less, so you're going to have to go and get a little bit more up close and personal to figure out what
All right.
state he is
I
in.
go around and I look at Zero's face and I give him a little shake.
Cool. You go and you give Zero a little shake and you look at his face and there's no response.
Wait, last time there was like some like vitals going up, like beep beep,
Mhm.
like that's gone.
The only thing you hear is that siren.
Where's Dez? Where's okay?
Us? I need you to scan. You gotta scan and tell us where our friends are.
You don't see Dez. You don't see okay.
Oh no.
Us does answer you, Andrew. Scanning room now. No sign of life other than the 3 signatures of yourself, Jelly Boy, and Peony.
And Zero. You forgot Zero.
3 vital signs, yourself, Jelly Boy, and Peony.
No, no,
Something's
no, no.
wrong with us. She keeps forgetting that Zero's alive because we saved him. We saved him, right? Look! I shake. I like kind of shake him, like kind of hard.
You shake him very hard, and there is no response.
No.
What
We did all of that. We answered questions. I had a mustache. We broke things.
He's fine. He's fine, you guys. Don't freak out. We just pushed the inhibitor. We just pushed the inhibitor chip out. We must need to restart his heart again now or something.
What if we got the wrong chip? What if we destroyed his like brain chip, dude, or his heart chip?
It did say inhibitor chip on the inside. Remember that? We read that.
But wouldn't you put that if you were trying to inhibit? Wouldn't you label every other part the inhibitor part? If you're in there with nanobots trying to confuse the system.
That's a good point.
Maybe we have to plug him in.
Let's plug him in.
He's out of battery.
Maybe.
Yes,
Of course.
Mike, give him a plug, dude.
I plug.
Mike, you go to give Zero a plug, much like on Andrew, you know where that main power cord is, and you turn to go plug it into his life support machine, and you realize why the life support machine is not working. A metal beam has fallen from the ceiling and crushed the machine that was keeping Zero alive and stable while the 3 of you were inside.
Okay. Okay. This just happened. So maybe if we can wheel Zero over to another outlet that's not crushed and just take his plug and plug him in, we'll get vitals back.
Yeah. Okay. Grab him, and let's just head outside, and maybe we can find people, or we can find another station. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I start walking out into the hallway, and I'm just yelling out, "Help! Help! Anybody!"
Alissa, before you can get to the door to walk out, you walk up to it. It does not automatically open like it has been.
Oh no! I yell from inside, "Help! Help! Anybody!" Guys.
She's so focused on technology. Alissa, you got to open the door. You can you use your hands.
The only thing that you hear in response are the sirens.
Okay. All right, I'm going to assume nobody's coming. We just have to jump into action. This is the moment that we get to be heroes, guys.
The vents that we in your bedroom.
Okay.
Let's
we
go.
could take Zero through the vents to the next room.
I don't know if we can carry him through the vents, but we can at least go through and try to find help.
Let's put Zero's
Okay.
limp body down there, and then we'll get behind him, and we'll push him through the vents as we go.
I mean, we
But
can.
I'm afraid to unhook him from all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even understand what's plugged in and what's vital, what's not.
I'm
We
scared.
have a really long extension cord.
But even Dez left him here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Des wouldn't have left
Is
him.
he? What if he's just gone?
I hate to say it, Mike, but he would also slow us down if we want any chance of saving him or saving ourselves. I think we just have to go and try to find help.
Oh, this is all my fault, guys.
It's
It's
not
all
your
'cause
fault.
He gave me his oil, and
You-
they installed nanobots in him, and God, I mean, they threw a pole through his life support system.
I don't know
I mean,
if
was
they-
that on purpose too?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know if they did that part, but
I don't know, but we got to get out of here before we get crushed too. I don't like the look of that ceiling. All right, come on, let's just go through the vents.
Okay,
real quick, you guys, Dalton. Do we have Dalton?
Dalton. Holy
Oh, shit,
fucking
shit.
shit.
I thought,
Okay had him. He was gonna make a body for his thumb drive.
That's right. We gave him two OK.
Yeah.
Jeff. He
Oh.
was in your purse, Alyssa.
I
The
left
purse
him.
that you always carry around.
I don't
Where's-
always carry around my purse. He was right here.
Okay, well, there's your purse right there. Is he not in there?
I start looking around the
Alyssa,
floor.
you do find your purse. Give me an investigation check.
15?
Yeah, you do find your purse. The contents have been scattered all over the floor. In the process of you looking for your purse, you find ninja stars. You find oil mixed with some type of red liquid, and you find chicken feathers. But you do not find Jeff.
Oh, no, guys.
What?
Jeff's in there and everything's fine?
There's no Jeff, and there's also remnants of our team.
Remnants?
Yeah, like just chicken feathers for L, oil, and then ninja stars for Dez.
Des wasn't a ninja.
I'm sorry,
Des used the oil probably, right?
That is the oil.
It's been a long day for you.
It's been a long day.
Inigo
Inigo.
or whatever.
Inigo.
Yeah. He was a ninja? I didn't even know the
Yes.
guy. I didn't even
Yeah,
barely
he
know
had a
he's dead
ninja
now. Is he
theme.
dead?
I know. I wanted to get him.
No,
I
there-
wanted to get to know him.
It's
better.
just some pieces. It's not enough to prove that they're dead. Maybe they just left.
What if his heart is made of ninja stars, Alyssa? What if that's his fucking heart?
Maybe they got out. Maybe they took Jeff with them, and they all got out.
No one
okay,
would want Jeff.
okay would have
Who
known
would
about the
want
vents.
Jeff?
I don't know.
Wait, Dr. Bad would want Jeff. We took Jeff from his damn lab, didn't we? What if this was all Dr. Bad?
I don't know. But
I know.
I'm getting out of here, guys. If you want to come or not, I don't feel good in here anymore.
I don't want to stay either. Obviously, it's dangerous. Somebody's been here. They've been looking for us, maybe, or something. We gotta go.
Yeah. I head to the vents.
What is the marching order out of the room?
I go first.
I go second. I grab some freeze-dried snacks. I grab Goo Alyssa. I grab anything that I would naturally want from my room, and I grab Andrew's charger, and we go down into the into the thing.
Andrew, if you are the last out of the room,
Yes.
Zero grabs your wrist as you walk by the table that he lays on. And in this very robotic and honestly kind of dead voice, he says, Des. Get Des. And then this hologram projection of a video appears out of his eye. And you see the room as it was before you went inside of Zero. You see L, you see Inigo, you see OK, you see Des sitting there beside Zero, just waiting. and then you hear or you see this fiery explosion as the door bursts open, and in walks a battalion of Aeon guards with General Tusk right behind them. They immediately start attacking your team. They are very quickly overwhelmed, thrown into shackles, and dragged out of the room. They tried to put up a fight, but they were unsuccessful. A few moments later, you see the camera start to shake. You see the ceiling buckle. You see the beam fall from the ceiling, crashing down onto Zero's life support machine, and then the video cuts out. Despite their best efforts, it seems our heroes did not return in time to save Zero. And now, Dez, Elle, Inigo, OK, and even Jeff are unaccounted for. What happened to the rest of their team, and will they be able to save them? Find out next week on the newest episode of Dungeon Radio Hour. In the meantime, join us over on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for more extended intros, outtakes, and bloopers. Until next time, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Mike,
No,
Mike, turn into that. Turn into that.
I
dude.
turn into it. I turn into that and a Kale's receipt. A sales shit. Let's go back. Fuck.
I almost
It was
said
so.
Zeus.
Yeah, it was so good until I fucked it. A
Okay,
Kale's
yeah, go
receipt.
to Zales. Go to Zales.
Okay, all right.